So just to make sure that you have your little ball with you, or if you'd like a little scatter cushion, it doesn't matter. We're just going to use something for a little bit of resistance. So just finding your little ball or your cushion and just having that handy. Just want to check that the recording's all good. Perfect. Okay, so good morning, everyone, and welcome to this intermediate class with my Pilates online this morning. And yeah, well done for getting onto your mat, and happy Friday to you all. This morning we're going to be working, like I said, a little ball or a little cushion. So just feel free to interchange them if you have both to see what feels best for you. But just take care of your bodies as you move, as always. And yeah, let's have a good class together. Sorry, I'm struggling. Too bright now in summer. Okay, cool. Okay, so grabbing your ball, and we're going to start standing on your mat. Okay, so I'm going to take my little ball into my right hand. For you guys, you can do the opposite. So it's going to mirror you here. So you guys go left, I'll go right. Okay. Standing nice and tall, bringing your feet about hip distance apart, making sure all 10 toes are pressing down into the mat. Give your shoulders a nice big roll and just let them fall down the back. Give a quick little check into your spine. Feel if there's any tightnesses, stiffnesses, discomfort anywhere, and just noting that so we can hopefully try and move through those as we go through our class. Making sure your ball or cushion is by your side, probably in the middle of your thigh or so, but make sure it's not rolling too far back behind or in front, but get it into position that shoulder is nice and neutral. Soften the elbow just a touch, so you're just taking it off the hook, taking a nice deep breath in through the nose. As you exhale, we're just pressing into ball as we breathe out. Inhale to release. So really small little activation. Warming up, we press for 2. Inhale, release. What we're trying to do is not press and tilt the body like so, but just get the lats and arms to work to wake up as we press. Inhale, release. Press for 4. Inhale, release. Press, squeeze 5. Deep breath, waking up chest and lungs. Check that those shoulders are still even. 7. Inhale. 1 more. 8. And release. We're going to press down and hold it there. So find not a maximum squeeze, but just a little bit that you can feel the engagement underneath arm, into arm. And again, make sure you're not tilting too much. Maintaining the squeeze, we inhale. Exhale, we're going to a little side bend. So rolling ball down side or rolling cushion down side. And then inhale, come back center. You're maintaining this little squeeze. And roll down for 2. Shortening into side. Inhale, center. Roll down for 3. Now, if you look from the side, make sure that you're not sticking bum out or in, but you're moving in one plane. And inhale, center. And it's a gentle side bend. It shouldn't feel overwhelming or too tough in any way. And release. We've got 3 more to go. Trying to keep even weight on right and left legs, so you're not shifting your weight anywhere, but just thinking of that gentle side bend and release. And 1 more side bend and release. Holding cushion, holding ball into your hand, softening your knees off the hook. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, we're going to reach the ball up over into a nice side bend to the other way. And then slowly inhale, return back center. Over you go. Inhale to return. Again, we're warming up. No need to force any side bends. Just try to keep ribs in, tummy in, and just find gentle side stretch. You're not shifting too much on the feet, so try again. Keep weights even on right and left leg. And return. Let's go for 3 more. Up and over. Gentle stretch. Watch this top shoulder that's not coming into the ears. Last 2. And back you come. Last 1, up and over to reach and return. Bringing your ball into both hands, your knees are still soft, and reaching your ball out in front of you. Check here that your ball is not in line with your shoulders. I want it slightly below your shoulders. Again, soften elbows slightly, popping them out to the side. Taking an inhale without moving shoulders, we squeeze ball. Inhale, or you've got your cushion lengthways, that's perfect. Inhale, release. Now, as you squeeze, I don't want shoulders to round. Stay where they are. And just think of engaging into the arms. Inhale. Squeeze 4. Start squeezing gently into glutes to make sure pelvis is nice and stable. Last 4. It looks like you're not doing a hell of a lot, but definitely try to get that activation as you try to pop your ball or cushion. Last 2, and release. And last 1. Keeping the ball there, take a breath in. Exhale, bend your knees further, reach your ball forward, don't stress about your shoulders now and find a nice stretch. So really tuck your tail, bend your knees around your spine. Reach your ball up, and then take your ball or cushion behind your head, finding a nice stretch. Reach your ball back up, we repeat. Round and curl the spine, drop head. Reach up, and bring the ball behind the head. If you need to tilt the head down slightly, go for it. Ball up, round spine, tuck. Ball up, and ball behind the head, stretch arms and shoulders. Let's go for 4 more. And round and curl, head drops. Last 3. Keep that breath going, reach. Last 2, this movement can be as big or small as your spine and shoulder mobility allows. Good. Last 2, and then reach, lift, and bend. Last 1, bend, reach, hold it there. So really bend into the knees, really tuck into the tail, really scoop into the belly, reach your ball up, and just begin to do a little few sways. So arms to one side and the other. Should feel really nice. Try again to keep weight even on right and left feet so that the rotation's happening in the upper body and not just weight swaying from side to side. Good. Do about 2 more each side and reach. And last 1 and reach. Slowly back to center. Reach your ball all the way up. And then just gently do a 1 roll down as you bring all down, chin to chest, and release yourself down. Give your head a little shake. Take a breath in, and then begin to roll up, scooping belly to spine, restacking each and every vertebra up. You to the other side. If you've got, if you did the opposite, you mean don't stress. Just make sure you're doing both sides. Bring the ball now again onto the other leg. Checking your position of your weight, so you're not dropping back in your heels. Keep your weight more so into the balls of your feet. Roll shoulders back, grow tall. Inhale. 10 little squeezes, soft elbow, we go. Inhale, release. For 2, remember nothing moving here. We're just activating arm muscles underneath arm and into arm. Inhale. Squeeze for 4. Now cast some thoughts to the abdominals. As you push ball, think of tummy muscles tightening gently. Breathe. Check your weight placement on legs. 5 more to go. And squeeze. Inhale, watch that shoulder blade, not pushing or tilting. Last 4, little squeeze and ball or cushy. And last 3, and release. Last 2, release. Last 1, squeeze, hold. Not necessarily maximal squeeze, but keep a bit of tension happening in there. We take an inhale into our little side bends, we go. Ribs stay connected, we go. Inhale, center. So just shortening into the side oblique. Inhale, back. Side for 3. Inhale. Imagine your body between 2 sheets of glass, so you're only moving in one plane. And release. So you don't want to be moving forward like so. You want to be sliding directly sideways. It does not matter how big this movement is. 4 more to go. Side bend and return. Last 3, side bend, keep belly in, tummy in. Last 2, and release. Last 1, and side bend, return. Holding ball into hand. Softening into knee, we go into our gentle side bends using the arm. Take a breath in. Exhale, big circle arm, reaching up and over, we go. Inhale, return. Keeping nice and stable in the belly and ribs again. And back. Watching this top shoulder, it draws down as the arm goes up. And return. Over for 4. And back. Over for 3. Reach, reach, reach. Comparing maybe one side feels a bit different to the other, just noting that. Check here in your weight placement that you're not just rocking over onto the side of your feet, but you're staying even. Last 2. Over you go. You might have got a spare one, sorry. Last one. Over you go. And return. Bringing your ball into both hands. Take a deep inhale as you reach your ball forward and soften your elbows. So from the front, you're going to have a little pop of your elbows like that. The main cheat here is that people tend to lean back. So really bring your ribs on top of your pelvis and then take your weight slightly forward. So ribs are up, the shoulders and ribs and hips are all perfectly stacked. We're going to double pulse our ball now. So shoulders draw back, neck draws up, breath in, 2 pulses, exhale, we go. And squeeze, squeeze, release. Now, tummy muscles, squeeze, squeeze, release. As you squeeze ball, squeeze tummy, tummy. And 5, 5, release, squeeze, 6, release, squeeze, 7. Now, squeeze the bum a little bit. Make sure you're not leaning back. Bring weight forward. 3 more, shoulders back and down. No rounding forward. Last 2. Last 1. Release. Take a breath in. Into our little curls we go. So exhale, round spine, reach ball. Really get the shoulders and the ears down. Don't stress about that. Inhale, lift ball up. Exhale, try to keep your elbows as close to one another as you can as you bend ball up. Straighten and bend back to where you were. So let's breathe. Round spine. Inhale, lift and bend elbows. Inhale, lift. Rounding back to someone's punched you in the tummy. And lift. And arms bend. If the head needs to drop slightly, don't stress about that. And release. 4 more to go. Lift up. And bend. And straighten up. Round and curl spine. Drop head. Last 3. Up. And bend. And up. And round spine. Try to separate those shoulder blades. Last 2. And bend. And release. And drop. Last 1. Lift ball. And bend. Extend arms. Round spine. Hold. Bend your knees even more. Tuck your tail underneath you even more. And so pulling your pubic bone forward and the ball forward. So really make a little C-shaped curve with your spine. Staying there. We rotate or twist our body to one side and the other. So from the front, nothing's moving in the lower spine, but all the upper spine. Should feel really good. Keep the head hanging, keep it relaxed, and twist, going for 4 more. Keep breathing, and change. Last 2, and change. Come back, center, reach your ball all the way up, and then circle your ball so that it is behind you. Should start being a little bit of working to the arms, not that it should be overwhelming, but so you can feel that they are awakening. Our ball is now coming behind us. So if you've got a cushion, maybe hold it lengthways like that you can find your palms onto the ball, onto the cushion. Otherwise, you find your ball like so. Depending on where you're at, your arms might be more straight, they might be more bent, but just finding that you can hold it behind your back and or bum quite comfortably. Your knees are going to be bent, feet are hip distance apart, and get a nice comfy deep bend there. We're going to stay there, so keep the leg position exactly as it is. With the arms back, what tends to happen is the shoulders roll forward. So roll them back, and that means you need to lower your ball slightly. Go for it, that's fine. Ribs are staying in, tummy's in. We're going to go into some half tabletops and then full tabletops. We've been doing a lot of these lately. And just to make note that you will feel your lower back working here. So if you feel that, don't fret. It's part of part of the process. What it's working is that the muscles that will give you that extension in your spine, whereas we generally are more rounded, it's going to encourage that upright position. So we want that stuff to work. Okay, so finding your position, softening your knees, shoulders down, chin nodded, long neck, breath in. Halfway we go to 45. So we hinge at the hips. We go to 45 and inhale, return. And hinge over. Now keep ribs in. You're not arching the back forward. You're trying to get your body to move in one straight line. And return. 2 more like this. Your eye lines down and it follows up. And last one, stay there. Now remember, you're not arching here. Draw your ribs up and in. Try to make your body in one straight stride. Staying in your 45, we lift our hands off up. So we lift forward. Return. For 2. Return. If you're looking forward, drop your neck. And 4. Inhale. Keep ribs drawn to spine. 5. Elbows can be as bent as they need to. Don't bring your weight all into your toes. Take it slightly forward. Now squeeze your bum. Going for 3 more. Last 2. Release. Last one, hold it up there. You'll feel like you're not doing much. We're going to try and squeeze our ball and or cushion while you're there. Little pulses. 10. 9. 8. Try not to drop your arms. 6. 5. Ribs in. 4. Tummy in. 3. Neck long. 2. And 1. Lower down and hinge your body up. Big shoulder roll. Draw your shoulders down. Soften knees. Really draw belly and ribs in. We're now going to hinge further. So we're going to aim to get into about a 90-degree position so your body is nice and flat. Make sure you don't rock all the way back to do so. If you can't get there because of your hammies, no stress. Just go as far as you feel you can. Same ball position. We take a nice deep breath in. We're hinging over as we exhale. Inhale, return. And you'll definitely feel hamstrings and or nerves stretching as you hinge over. And inhale back. Over you go. 3 more. Keep neck in, chin nodded, and return. Last 2, hinge over. And back. Last 1, hinge over, hold. Ribs up towards spine. Tummy draws up. Try to take your weight slightly forward. Nod your chin. We lift ball from back. We go. Release. For 2. Release. Tummy up even more. 3. Nothing moving except those arms. 4. Feel that back work. 5. So don't round in the belly. Extend the spine. 2 more. Try flatten the back even more. Stick your bum out a little bit. Last one, hold it up. Little pulses ball. 10 and 9 and 8. We'll feel really challenging. That's fine. Keep it there. 7, 6, 5. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Lower down and slowly bring yourself up. Say hello to your bum. Probably working slightly, keeping you there. We take a nice deep breath. Okay, we're going into tabletop once more. You're going to go to your maximum. If that's 90 degrees, that's awesome. If it's not, that's fine. What it's going to look like, still knees bent, is we're going to hinge ourselves forward. We're going to take our arm, doesn't matter which side first. You're going to circle to reach your ball in front of you. Change hands to return and hinge yourself back up. We're going to repeat, changing arms, circle, grab ball, circle back, and return. Okay, so remember we're breaking at the hips here. So you don't want to round yourself over here. You want to think of a flat spine hinging over. It is challenging. Think of almost your sit bones going up rather than rounding into your spine. Okay, when you reach your ball around, make sure the shoulders don't crunch up. If that means you need to lower your ball slightly, that's absolutely fine. Okay, so bend knees, roll shoulders back, long neck, breath in. We hinge over. One way we go. Ball, change hands, back, and center. Hinge over for 2. For 3. Reach forward. Change hands, and center. For 4. And reach, and change, and center. For 5. Reach round, and change, and center. Remember those sit bones up. 6. And reach. And change. And center. Over 7. Check those necks. You're not looking forward. Nod your chin down. 3 more. Over you go. Reach. And back. and center. Last 2, over. Keep weight into the toes, bring your weight a little bit forward. Last 1, over, shocking, reach, hold it there. Drop your ball slightly if you need to. Pull your shoulders down your back. Think of making your spine even flatter. Extend it even more. We hold there. 5, 4, tummy up. 3, 2, back will work. 1, little pulses up with ball. 10 and 9. Think of all the muscles in your back working. Shh, shh. 5 more, almost there. 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, 1 more. Lengthen spine, lengthen spine, lengthen spine, and then just relax all the way down, bending your knees as much as you need to make contact with ball on the floor. Nice deep breath in and out. Should feel nice work all along the spine there. And exhale out. 1 more, inhale. And exhale out. Slowly return, begin to roll up. Bring your ball with you to stand nice and tall. Well done. Okay, stepping to the front of your mat. We're going to come lie ourselves down. Okay. Okay, so we're going to lie. Sorry. Knock myself out. Okay, so lying onto your mat. You're going to bring ball and or cushion between the knees and just wiggle forward so that you've got space to go behind you. Bring your hands behind your knees, sitting nice and tall, adjusting feet as far or close as feels comfortable for your hip flex. We're not going to sit up for too long, so don't stress if it's not too comfy to begin with. Shoulders are still drawing down back, and again, we're focusing on that length in your spine. So you don't want to be hanging in your lower back here, but almost imagine that you're straightening out, especially those last few little segments. We take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, we're going to round just the lower spine, just rolling off the sit bones. Inhale to sit tall. Now, if you look at my upper body, there's not too much going on here. All the movements happening in the lower spine. Round for 3. And inhale, sit tall onto the sit bones. Round for 4. Watch those big toes, press them down into the mat. Round for 5. Shoulders aren't rounding forward. 8 to 8 we go. 6. Enjoy the easy ones. It will get more challenging. 2 more. Scoop belly in. Roll up. Last 1. And return. Arms reach forward. Repeat. You can go a little bit lower here. Inhale, sit. Roll back halfway. Tummy in. Return. And for 3. Watch those big toes again. We tend to roll on the outer edges of our feet as we do this. Good work. And for 4. And sit tall. Shoulders heavy. 5. And up you come. And tuck tail. 6. You're not squeezing gorgeous yet, but just maintain it. So legs are staying exactly where they are. Return. Last 1 to hold it there. I'm not going to go too low. You guys are going to go a little bit lower and try to find a nice C-shaped curve with your spine. So I want you about there. Draw belly in even more. Maybe bring your feet in a little bit should you need to. Your arms still reaching forward, palms facing one another, shoulders relaxed. We squeeze our ball. Release. For 2. I'm holding my legs, you aren't. Your arms are reaching forward. Release. Squeeze 4. Now with every squeeze, try to tuck your tail, draw your belly in even more. Release. And 6. And 7. To 10 we go, all the way. 8, stay there, tuck tail even more. And 9, really round the spine. Last 1, 10, hold it there. Breath in, and then slowly sit yourself all the way up, reaching arms up, interlacing hands behind head. Sitting tall, breath in, we twist body to right. And release. And 2. Now staying on those sit bones, just twisting from rib cage. 3. Inhale. Twist 4. Inhale. Twist 5. Breath in. You've got 5 more. Now you should be able to see your elbows throughout. So if you're seeing them too much, they're closing in. You're not seeing them at all, they're too far. So adjust should you need. Going for last 3. And release. Last 2. Breath in. And last 1. Return. We're going to drawing these together. So breath in. Exhale, arms are going to reach forward as we roll back and squeeze ball. So we go. And come back up. Twist to the right. Twist. and center. Repeat. Reach arms forward, tuck tail, squeeze ball. Reach back, hands behind head. Twist left and center. Keep going. Reach back, squeeze ball. Up you come. Twist right and center. And squeeze and up. Twist left. Now watch these shoulders. As you reach forward, you're not rounding down, and twist and center. And reach. Squeeze the ball and back. And twist and center. And we've got 4 more. And reach. And twist and center. Really tuck the tail. Punched in the tummy. And lift and twist. Last 2. Can you pop that ball? Go, 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 go. Back and rotate. Last 1. And reach forward. Back, rotate, and center. Reaching your arms forward as you roll halfway back. You're in this position. We're going to take 8 counts to roll all the way down. So take yourself super slowly. Breath in. Round into belly. We go down. 8, 7, 6, 5. Squeeze your ball a little bit. 4. It will help. 3, 2, 1. Lie yourself down. Walk your feet a little bit more towards your sit bones. Very nice. Finding your neutral pelvis now. So you don't want to be in a tuck. You don't want to be in an arch. You want to find an even place where there's a slight hollow between lower spine and neck. And you really want to try and lock that in there so it's not moving at all. Draw your arms by your side. Let your palms just float up to the ceiling. Let the collarbone just relax and nod the chin. Okay, we're locking all those little positional changes in, and we're going to maintain them as we go. Starting just with the ball. Inhale. Exhale, we're going to squeeze the ball. Feeling inner thighs engage. Inhale, release. We squeeze for 2. Now, just the same feeling as when we were squeezing the ball in front of you. Think of your tummy muscles drawing in as you squeeze ball, and then ribs expanding as you release. You're not moving the pelvis at all. You're only moving the ribs as they come in as you exhale, and expand them out as you inhale. Keep going with knees. Imagine the balls like your lungs. Going for 5 more. Check neck and shoulders. Last 4. Last 3. Inhale, open. Last 2. And release. And last 1. And release. Check you're still in your neutral. Check shoulders are relaxed. Pelvis is not moving 1 inch. Breath in. Right leg extends to 45. So you stay with that position and slowly return. Alternating sides for 2. Working on the pelvic stability here. So as you extend right leg, you want no tilting in the pelvis, but keep it even. If you want to pop your hands on your hips to feel that, go for it. Straighten left and return. Extend right. Keep tummy tight, especially those lower tummy muscles. Extend left and return. 4 more. Don't stress if your cushion's moving or the ball's wiggling. Just maintain it somewhat in that position. Last 2 and release. Last 1. Extend and release. Adjust ball should you need to. Set yourself up again. Arms by the side. We're going to go into our pelvic hinges. So we're not rolling the spine up. We're lifting bum straight up, bringing bum straight down. Inhale. Exhale. Squeeze your bum. Up we come. Inhale, bum comes straight down into neutral. Lift up 2 and lower down. Lift up 3 and lower. Lift up 4 and release. Squeeze up 5. Now watch here, both bums are squeezing equally, so consciously feel it out. If one pelvis is a little bit lower, if you see it, squeeze that bum more to lift it up. And 7 and lower. 3 more. And lower. Last 2. And release. And last 1. Next 10, we squeeze ball. So squeeze ball, hold, maintain squeeze. Inhale. We go 10. Release. And 9. Release. You're keeping the squeeze as you lift and keeping it as you lower. And 8. And lower. And 7. From the bum, think of squeezing with bum and hamstring meet. Last 5. You're keeping squeeze. Last 4. Make it as hard for yourself as you can. Really squeeze that cushion or ball. Last 2 more. Release. Last 1. Hold it there. Can you tuck your tail under a little bit more? Try to scoop your pubic bone to your nose. Drop your ribs a little bit onto the mat. Breath in. Quick as you can, we're going to pulse our ball. So we pulse for 10, little ones, 9, as fast as you can, 8, 7, feel the jiggle, 6, 5, 4, keep them up, 3, 2, last 10, 9, 8, even faster, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, squeeze as hard as you can, lift your bum as high as you can, breathe in, and then slowly melt yourself down. Very nice, everyone. Taking a nice deep breath in, and out. Okay. We're going to repeat that little leg extension exercise. If it's super challenging for you with your bum down, you're going to stay there. If you'd like to join me for a challenge, we're going to bring our bum up and repeat. So take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, float bum all the way. Now, if you need to drop your bum a little bit to do so, go for it. But really get that tuck for the tail. So everything is scooping up underneath the bum into the hamstrings. We're going to lock in this position of the pelvis, squeeze your bum as hard as you possibly can. And we're going to alternate, straighten alternate legs. So breath in, exhale, we straighten. And return, change. 2, return. Change, 3. Inhale, change. 4, keep squeezing your bum to lift it. Change, 5, only 3 more. And 6, good work, bum up. And 7, squeeze your ball to maintain it. And 8, return, lift your bum up as high as you can, breath in, and then melt yourself all the way down. Very nice. Grabbing your ball between your knees, and just maybe letting your knees rock side to side, loosening into the back, into the hips, after that glute inner thigh work. Okay, well done, everybody. We're going to go into some abdominals now. Because of my little baby, I'm going to be doing all of them, so I'll try to demonstrate the first 1 or 2, but you guys just carry on going. Do as I say, not as I do. Okay, so let's bring ball into right hand, and we're going to bring our ball onto our left thigh. Okay, so you're crossing over. Left hand is going to come behind the head. Make sure your hand is where your headrest would be in your calf, so not low on your neck and not too high in your head. Really at the back part, right at the back of your head. Check that toes are facing forward, all 10 of them. Press your toes down and make sure your legs aren't opening out. So try to keep them in those railway track positions. Scoop that left shoulder up, draw the left shoulder down to make as much space between ear and shoulder as possible. We're going to start with chest lift to the front. So all you're going to do as you exhale is come up, rolling your ball slightly up your thigh, and then inhale to roll it back down. Adjust as you need to. Inhale. Exhale, release. If you have a cushion, it might be easier just to slide your hand up your leg and release down. Don't stress about that. And we come up for 3. Watch both knees that they're not veering out. Lower down. And we lift 4. And inhale, release. Try break at the ribs. Up you come. 5. Control it slowly down. 5 more. Now, watch that lower pelvis. Is it tucking every time you lift? That's a no-no. Try to keep it still. Even if that means you come less high, that's fine. You'll get much more out of it muscular-wise. Going for 3 more. And release. Last 2 to the center. Remember, no twist. And last 1. Return. Now we twist. So exhale. Twisting towards the left. So make sure we're trying to get both shoulder blades off the mat as you roll ball up or hand up. And then lower down, rotating back to neutral. Lift and twist. 2. And release down. Lift and twist. 3. And release. Keep going for 4. So what it's looking like is you twisting like this. 5. And lower. 5 more. Last 2. Twist, drop into the belly. Especially get into the left side. Last 1. Hold it there. So both feet are down. You twist and lift it to the left. Try to get that left shoulder blade off the mat. Inhale, we press into our ball. Staying up. We squeeze. 10. Squeeze 9. 8. Let head be heavy in hands. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Lift up a little higher. A little higher, a little higher. And slowly release yourself down. Well done. Straight away changing, you know what's coming. Starting with our ones to the center, neutral pelvis, breath in. We roll up and lift for 10. Release. For 9. Release. Last 6. Really think of the ribs coming up and over and lower down. Pelvis still. Rock up in upper back. Inhale. 5 more. Inhale, lower. 4 more. Inhale. Get that breath cycle going. 3 more. And release. Last 2. And lower. Last 1. Straight away we go into our twists. Twist and lift to right. And center. For 2. Remember, we're aiming to get both rib cages and shoulder blades off the mat, but keeping that left hip on the mat. So you're not twisting in the lower spine, but in the upper spine and chest. Release. And 5. 5 more. Watch the shoulder that it's not rounding up. Draw them both back down. Last 4. Lift and twist into that oblique. 3 more. Inhale, lower down. Go all the way up and come all the way down. Last 2. Release. Last 1. Lift and twist, hold. Shoulders down. Twist a little bit more. Draw your left hip back so it's on the mat. Breath in. We pulse into our ball with hand. Or into leg if you don't have your ball. 3. Squeeze 4. Squeeze 5. 7. 8. 9. 10. Lift a little higher. Twist a little bit more. Lift a little higher. Little twist more. Go, 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 go. And then slowly release down. Well done. Grabbing your ball into your hand, reaching it up to the ceiling. Okay, I'm going to show you this quickly. I'm not going to be doing them with you, but I want to show you where we're going. So you can go into a slight little tilt here as you draw one and then the other leg up to 90 degrees. We're going to do the movement of our legs as a single leg stretch. So we're just alternating one leg and then the other leg. When you bring your leg in, it's coming to 90, not beyond. So you don't want to bring your leg close to your chest, but try to keep it in that 90-degree position. Okay, so the legs are doing that. What the arms and the head is doing is coming up, and we're going to circle. Ball under, bent leg, bring it back. Ball under, opposite bent leg, and back. Chin to chest. Okay, so you get the drift. You're passing your ball under as your chest is coming up and down, and just keep alternating your legs. Okay, I'm going to keep my legs down for the first one, and I'll show you where we're at. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, we come up. Let's extend. Under one leg, and lower down, and other, and you're back in tabletop, and change, return, and change, and back, for 5, for 4, lower down, head in between each one, 3 more, and change, don't stress which way your ball is going, 2 more, return, last one, lift, hold it there, your head and chest are staying up. We change just leg and ball. We go. Change. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Keep your head up. 10. Next. 10. 9. Don't look at me. Keep on going. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more set. For 10. Can you lift high in the chest? 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep changing. 4. Shoulders down. 3, 2, 1. Everyone lift up, find your knees together, bring your ball underneath you. Imagine someone's pulling your ball. That way we go for pulses. 4, 10, 4, 9, 4, 8. Crunch that tummy. 6, almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay up in your chest. Reach your ball up. Try to reach it to the ceiling. Go, 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 go. And then gently bring your ball between your knees and hug your knees into your chest. Very nice. Abdominals should be saying, how's it? Just gently holding your knees, just rocking side to side. Finding a nice massage into the lower back and spine. If you want to do a few little rotations one way and the other. Good, should feel nice, should feel releasing and relaxing. Keeping your ball between your knees, taking your arms out into a nice T position. Let's take our knees over to the left first. If you want to place left hand onto the top of the legs here, go for it. To give you a little bit of an extra twist. Try to reach that right shoulder down to the mat. Imagine someone's pulling your right arm away from you. You might get a really nice even shoulder pec stretch on the right. But wherever you are, relax the shoulders, relax the hips, and you adjust the legs as much as you feel you can. It shouldn't feel like an overwhelming stretch. It should feel like a nice, deep stretch. So find where that's at. We're staying where we are for 3 more breaths. And release. And 2 more. And release. Last one. And release. Straightening arm out into a T, using the belly muscles to bring your knees through center to rock over to the other side. Hand resting on leg, legs as high or low as feels good for you. Find a click if you need to. Left shoulder now draws down. Imagine someone pulling this arm away, getting a nice stretch into your chest and or pec. Find that position. We're staying 3 more breaths. And exhale. Last 2. And exhale. 1 more. Inhale. And release. Arm out. Slowly bringing legs back to center. Holding ball with hands and just using a little bit of momentum to rock yourself up onto your back. Placing ball and or cushion right behind the shoulder blades. Where you're looking for is between shoulder blades here. Too low, it might feel a bit comfy. Too high, you're not going to get too much benefit. So sort of bra strap region or so. Finding the ball into that position. You might want to wiggle around. It might feel slightly different for each spine. Legs can just extend in front of you and interlace your hands to support your head here. So we're going to go for a few little extensions up and over the ball like so. We're looking to open up the chest. If you feel super uncomfortable, feel free to adjust down or up slightly, but really get the feeling that your sternum is lifting up and you're arcing over your ball and then slowly return. Throughout this, let your head be heavy in your hands. So it doesn't matter if your elbows close a little bit here, that you find a nice cradle for your head. Let your legs just flop and relax. We take a breath in. Exhale out. Next breath in, we go over. Inhale, fill the lungs, puff the chest. If you want to open your elbows, go for it for an extra stretch. And then chin to chest and gently pull, slightly pressing your back into the ball. And up and over. This shouldn't be too tough on the tummy. We're looking more for the stretch and release in the upper back. And slowly lift. Over you go, up and over. Open elbows if that feels good to really lift chest. And slowly come up. We've got 3 more to go. Up and over. And lift open. And return lift. Last 2, up and over, open chest, let head be heavy in hands if it doesn't reach the floor, and return. Last 1, up and over, find your stretch, adjust your ball if you need to, hanging 10 there. So if your head's on the mat, that's fine, just let it be heavy, find that nice pressure from ball into spine to open your chest. 1 more breath in, and all of it out. Slowly using your tummy, using your arms, using your legs, whatever you need to roll up, sitting off the ball and grabbing your ball. Back you come, turning yourself around however you need to come stand up. You're going to finish off with 2 little roll downs. Holding ball, taking breath in. Watch your head rush, that's just me. And we exhale to roll down. So chin to chest. Rolling down, releasing knees if you need to. Just imagine the ball being super heavy, just pulling your spine down, finding a nice stretch. Take a breath in there. As you exhale, tuck tail under, begin to roll all the way up. As you stand tall, do that little check-in with your spine and body again. Any stiffnesses, discomforts, are you still aware of them? Hopefully not. Going for 1 more. Breath in. Exhale, chin to chest. Rolling all the way down. Soften knees, heavy ball, pull spine forward, relaxing body. Taking 1 more inhale. And exhale, slowly rolling up in 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1. As you reach the top, close your eyes for a moment. Just let ball reach by side. Again, do that little check-in with your spine. Is anything stiff, tight? Get as much length in your spine as you can. Imagine someone's pulling you down from the floor and up from your head. Taking 1 more deep breath in as you fill the lungs as much as you can. Inhale, 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 inhale. And exhale it all out. Well done, everyone. Thank you for joining us.